this is what brought me into the fight, because I was unemployed for a while and I was having to cut back on my monthly bills. And the TV licence was the bit that sent me over the edge. Hi, it's me again, and regular viewers of my channel may know that I'm a big fan of Dennis Reed of Silver Voices. He's really taking the fight to the BBC over the over 75s losing their free TV licence. He's really taking the fight to them all over the media. And guess what? Today, another story about him. So let's take a look at this one. BBC must stop bullying hard up over 75s over TV licence fiasco, says Dennis Reed. And right to put Dennis Reed in big capital letters, because he's that good. The BBC is clearly desperate to put this issue to bed because it is failing to make inroads into the large number of older households who previously received a free TV licence and who have been unable or unwilling to pay the £159 fee imposed on them by the Beeb. The BBC has not updated the figure of 260,000 refusenick households for many months, so we must assume that most are still holding out. I never liked the way they use that term, refusenick. Oh, you're not paying for a TV. You don't need to pay for a TV licence. How many of those households don't require one and are just not informing TV licensing, as is their right? They're not refusenicks. They're choosing to not pay for a service they may not require. Bloody BBC. This is despite a recent threatening letter to them saying that their house is now unlicensed and that it is now illegal to watch TV. Which is wrong. It's wrong. It's not illegal to watch TV without a television licence. Without a television licence, as I've said a million times on this channel, you could probably watch 90% of the things you would have watched anyway with a TV licence without it. You just have to switch to using catch up. So if you don't have a TV licence, you don't want to pay the BBC, you're one of the over 75s, you don't have to have a television licence to have a television. It's simple. You just stop watching things as they're being broadcast and you can't use BBC iPlayer. That's it. ITV Hub, you can watch all you like. All 4, watch all you like. Demand 5, why you'd want to, but it's there if you want to watch it all you like. Now TV, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Discovery Plus. It's endless. The only thing you're missing out on is some BBC shows. That's it. That's it. So illegal to watch TV is so misleading, and I hate the letters they send to people. I break down all the letters. I've got a playlist below the letters because I find the letters the worst part of this whole thing, and they're designed to scare people, especially older people, to paying for a service you may not require, and it's wrong. Many of these households will contain people in their 80s and 90s living with dementia or other serious health conditions who have previously received free licences for many years. Many will be struggling to survive under the soaring energy costs and food price rises, and being pressured to pay the TV licence will be the last straw. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's ridiculous. And this is what brought me into the fight, because I was unemployed for a while and I was having to cut back on my monthly bills. And the TV licence was the bit that sent me over the edge. You know, and I thought, surely I don't have to pay this. And that's what brought me into this fight many years ago now. And so I understand it. I understand it. I had to choose between paying my monthly TV licence or getting the food I need, you know. And to having to think of people's nans and people's mums worrying about finding the 13 quid a month to pay the TV licence or putting their heating on. And it's, oh God, doesn't it make you, oh, I can't even go there. Shocking. Customer care under these circumstances is a sick joke. The sole purpose of these visits is to persuade older people to cough up the fee. Yeah, I agree with that. They keep saying there's going to be customer care visits, and they're not the normal TV licence Inspector Goon visits where they're trying to stitch up. That's what they say. I couldn't disagree more. I think they are exactly those, just been rebranded. Now, I made a video about the customer care visits being goon visits. I'll put the link above and below. I'll make sure I remember this time. I keep forgetting to do that. I'll make sure I remember this time because it's important that you watch that if you're in this age group, or pass it on to people who may be in this age group and don't want to pay for the TV licence. Very important they watch that. Tells them exactly what to do, and it's not scary at all. So Dennis Reed had to say about it, "At this late stage, we call on the BBC not to proceed with these visits and to extend their enforcement amnesty indefinitely. Failing that, we are advising our members that they are not required by law to speak to these staff and they cannot be fined for telling them to get lost." You gotta love Dennis Reed, haven't you? Now, I have spoken to Dennis Reed and he does watch a couple of these videos where I mention him, so maybe he learnt a little bit from our videos and the comments that we leave below, that you don't have to talk to them. You know, if you get a knock on the door and you open it and say, "Who are you?" So, "I'm from TV licensing, this is a customer care visit." Simple, polite, but firm. "No thanks." Shut the door. Done. They go away. There is nothing more they can do. They have no power. They're not bailiffs. They're not police. That's what you've got to remember, oldies. They're not bailiffs. They're not police. They have no more power than you or I. They're nobodies. They're salesmen. Close the door. Say, "No, I'm all right, thanks." Close the door. Firm, but fair, but polite. Done. And they go away. Many will do so to minimise the stress involved. We also compile a log of any threatening or insensitive behaviour by customer care staff, which we will send to the Culture Secretary and the Daily Express. And that's courtesy of Dennis Reed, the director of Silver Voices, a person who I champion on this channel and support. And hopefully, if they do get a log of threatening and insensitive behaviour by the customer care goon staff, he may let me know a few of these so I can make them a bit more public on here and let you know how shocking they are actually behaving. Because don't be fooled by the term customer care visits. And also, many of you out there in the comments, when I talked about this before, said customer care visits implies that they're a customer. But if you're not paying for a TV licence, you're not a customer, are you? So how could it be a customer care visit? I thought that was quite a fair point made by quite a few of you in the comments on the last video about this sort of thing. So if you are in this age group of one of the over 75s who should be getting a free TV licence, I do implore you to join Silver Voices. They're an excellent organisation and Dennis Reed's a great bloke. And they don't just support the TV licence fight, they're supporting pension fights and many other things that I don't know too much about, obviously, because I'm not in that age bracket. But I do say go over and show your support to Silver Voices. I'll put the link to the Silver Voices website below. Take a look at it and see if that's something that you'd be interested in being a part of. But it sounds like an excellent organisation who are really fighting the fight for you oldies, you know. So what do you think of this story? You know, these customer care visits are an absolute joke. It's ridiculous, isn't it, how they're getting away with it? And oldies, remember, you don't need to have a television licence. Down in the links and all the bump I put below these videos, you'll find a link to a few videos that let you know what you can watch without a television licence and how to deal with the visits and the letters and all the information you need. And there's nothing to worry about, nothing to be scared about. I break it all down and it's nice and easy. And you can take the fight to the BBC yourself by not paying their television licence fee. So you'll find all those details below. So you go and do that and I will see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.